penny and a penny at 4 o'clock today.
At 4 o'clock today?
And you know what? My left big toe, honey, okay, was in such severe pain. Because guess what I did? You know, my, the new, the blue upholstered chair that can swing back and forth?
Uh-huh.
But it has, like, the material down so you can't see, like, legs. So yesterday, I forget what I was doing, but you know what? I hit my foot on the thing as it was swinging. I was, me, I was doing something. The pain, it was like, I've seen you jump up and down, like, when you just hurt something in the basketball court. I was literally like going FFF and jumping around, right?
Right.
So, I like, even when I was sleeping, my foot hurt. Okay, and I was saying, "Oh God, I don't know what's going on." But anyway, he goes, "Oh, Phil, did you hit your foot, your toe?" And I said, "Yes, I did. He did 2 days ago." She said, "Oh, there was a blood vessel flow, so that's why it hurt so much."
Right.
I hit a blood vessel. All right, so.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Tampa. Take it in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Pass the 20 for a short gain. Second down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious. So they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, Corral. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
On 3rd down, Corral. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. First down.
Doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense back. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And his pass incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On the double.
Woods the receiver in motion right. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. They begin with a run by Fournette. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Corral sets up play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Buccaneers at 7-5 now in the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Corral, another throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. John Ross, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded right around the 8. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 57 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Switching it up, Corral going to throw here. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, here's Corral. And that is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Henry again on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Woods the receiver in motion right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got a man complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll set up a throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 17-3 cushion already, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Off the play fake. Here's Corral. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line. Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route. Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Woods, the receiver, in motion right. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice gain there for a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Second and 8 coming from the 19. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up in terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. He'll get this to Lazard. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Ready up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a first down carry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play complimentary football.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, a next-gen stat says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end. On 3rd down, Corral. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Fournette trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now this throw caught left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Complete to number 2. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay, right. Black one.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Get ready. Check hit. Strike.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And some room to work. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is...
And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
In motion left is Watkins. They go play action here on first down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. And we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
To throw again on second down. Corral. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Corral looking to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Buccaneers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. If you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really